Mike, well, congratulations. You've ended the season on a win, but it wasn't the most glittering of displays.
No, it wasn't. No, I thought actually they were probably the better team for the majority of the game. And, I know we had a few players that were out of position tonight, but, I just thought the way we passed it first half, the way that we had that lack of intensity that they had, and, fair play to them. We said to them, this is their FA Cup final, and they ran around and they made it difficult. So the one good thing is they showed a bit of resilience to come back right at the death, because we've had that done against us numerous times this season. So to be, to get that for sticking with it and having the chance put away by Theo with a great ball through from Doz, then that's probably, that little bit of resilience, is obviously a good thing for tonight.
Yeah, there was a lot of young lads that played tonight. Ty Lake was one, Jackson Hunt as well. What did you make of their performances?
Yeah, they were okay. They get called in by the UDA, Jamie Creed as well. We're just struggling for numbers a little bit today. We had 4 or 5 injuries from Saturday, so we had to, shuffle the pack tonight. But there's no excuses. I think we had more than enough in the changing room to give them a better game, and I'm disappointed with the performance. Really, it's lovely to win, and I'm chuffed to win it. But I don't think we played well tonight, to be honest.
Do you think a performance like tonight summed up the season?
Yeah, pretty much, I suppose. I think that there's it just reinforces what we've said since we walked through the door. There are 5 or 6 that are not good enough for the National League, and then when you're playing against this team that obviously a couple of leagues below us at the moment, if they get into the playoffs and they win their game, we'll be in the same league next year. So it's a lesson to be learned for everybody tonight. The 6 or 7 players that I need to get in, it is for everybody to see tonight against the opposition that weren't bad and being a couple of leagues below us.
Yeah, apart from getting new players in, where else do you go from here? It's obviously the last game of the season. I'd imagine you take a little bit of time out now, but then when does the rebuild start? Yeah,
well, we've got a retained and a release list that'll be coming out over the next week, and then we just start rebuilding then as well. And from me, I know for a fact I can't wait for that to happen. We've had a lot of great support by Colin Taylor and Rich Lewis as well, just coming in over the last sort of couple of months since Christmas time. They've been absolutely fantastic. There's going to be a message going out from Alex Pentfrom tomorrow, AP. All the thanks to him for what he's done over the years and bringing us back to here. So, and obviously lastly with Eamon's been fantastic. He's the club owner, and he wants what's best for the club, and he's put a lot of money into this club over the last few years. So we're really grateful for them, and I know it's disappointing to have a relegation season, but I don't want to be in charge of the team that goes out of existence because of financial circumstances. So for us to get through the last 2 or 3 months was a real grind, if I'm honest, and it is a lot of credit shown to those sort of 3 or 4 people I've just mentioned for the contribution that they've done for this club over the recent years and recent months.
Yeah, and lastly, what's your message for the fans who've supported this season and going into the next season?
Yeah, I just think we'll be okay if I get in my players that I want to get in. Like I said, really, we started a couple of weeks ago with getting a couple of players in that potentially we've got. If we can get those 5 or 6 in, I think we'll have a really great season. I think it'll be worthwhile sticking with us. We're never going to guarantee winning the league or anything like that, but we'll like to think we'll come close to that. And we want to be making sure we have a nice successful season where we make people's weekends. We're hopefully going to win the majority of games throughout the season, and that's the message that I want. I want it to be nice and positive, because there's no reason why we can't do that with the players that we've got. If we keep, I don't know, say 50% of that, and then 50% we're going to have to bring in, I think.